Hey guys, Shadow Reviewer here, and today I'll be reviewing H20 Just Add Water Season 1, Episode 23, In Too Deep. This is another solid episode! Guess what they're focusing on this time? Yeah, this is shown up again. And what I love about this episode is multiple things. First off, Rikki's commitment to getting the locket, not just for herself, but for Miss Chatham, who just found out that the original owner of this locket, a friend of hers, recently passed away. And that hit her really hard. Love that Rikki is willing to help her, even if it costs 200 more than what I got this for when I got this at least nearly a decade ago. Even though she could have just told Zane, hey, I really want this locket, it means a lot, and he'd be like, sure, I'd buy it. I mean, he's freaking rich. He could have just instantly bought it in a millisecond. True, yeah, they do say that, but it's a bit too late for that. Nice work. Also, secondly, Miss Chatham telling the girls to stay together and don't end up like her and her two friends. And Christine Anmore, who plays Mrs. Chatham, does give a pretty decent performance in this episode, detailing what happened to her 50 years ago and where her friends are. And it's not only acted well, but it's beautifully shown. And the look at the 50s actually looks pretty good. I mean, I'm obviously not from there, but this is pretty solid stuff. What I really like is Zane's character. From the opening of the episode, him and Rikki feel like a real-life couple. Real-life couple. This is beautiful. That's great. It honestly mirrors me and my boyfriend. Giggling around, having fun. Beautiful. Just great. And he is willing to do everything he can to satisfy Rikki. Wanting to get the locket, even, nearly destroying their relationship just to satisfy her. That is boyfriend commitment at its finest. It's great. But what really seals the deal is Miriam. She is jealous of Rikki and Zane's relationship, and she wants to do everything she can to destroy it. Why? Because of Rikki being poor. That is evil at its finest. She even buys the locket despite her. And considering what I recently just went through yesterday, I can instantly feel Rikki's pain and wanting to rip the shit out of her. But I do agree with Zane that she should have handled it in a more mature manner. Instead, Rikki being Rikki, she merely swipes in and tries to attack Miriam to get the locket back. Damn. Honestly, the dynamic between Zane and Rikki here about whether or not the locket's importance is a pretty solid argument. I mean, Rikki is right. Miriam bought the locket despite her. Zane is also right that Rikki should have handled the situation maturely. But what really seals the deal with Miriam? She knew Rikki was coming into the cafe and immediately gets Zane to kiss her to give him the locket. That is evil at its finest. That stupid bitch. Wow. I mean, crashing into Emma's party in episode 4, more on that, was bad. Sabotaging Emma and Rikki's job in episode 15, more on that, it was also bad. But this is Miriam at her most evil. I mean, wow. How is she not in the rest of the series is mind-boggling to me. But what I really love about this episode is the ending. Rikki gets the locket back, but Miss Chaplin tells her to keep it. Hell, Miss Chaplin goes even further by giving her locket to Emma, saying that all the lockets should be together. And that this is the symbol of their friendship and their secret. That is amazing. And hearing Miss Chaplin talk about her friend Julia's secret, her trust in them broke them apart is really tragic. Honestly, I could see why she kept rambling about how they should stay together and all that, but hearing that, it makes sense. This is honestly good character stuff they obviously built from the first time Miss Chatham was sitting in the show. I love that conclusion. That's great. And it's not the last time we see her in this season. So, overall, I do like, this episode. So I give this one an 8 out of 10. Pretty solid story, good character development, and a pretty good performance from Christine Animal, who is probably the best actor in this episode, apart from Burgess Epithany, who plays Zane. Oh, and before I head off, one little fun fact. Taryn Marler, tell me if I'm mispronouncing that, who plays Julia in the flashbacks in this episode, is the same actress who plays Sophie in season 3 of H20. Look it up, not even kidding, I even looked it up myself. So yeah, interesting. Anyway, yeah, pretty solid episode. Not as great as the last episode, but pretty decent enough. So next week we'll look at episode 24, Love Potion number 9. Until then, I'm the Shadow Reviewer, signing off.